What's up guys, and welcome back to another video on Horizon 4. Basically today there has been an update which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. You can paint different sections of the wheels and body parts. So we're going to do a car build and I'm going to showcase some of them features. So we have picked the Mini Cooper S because quite simply you can do pretty much all of the new features. So we're just going to leave that for the sake of this video. I'm going to do bits like this because it just makes it look a bit nicer. Actually the standard ones look bigger and better, so keep them. I'm going to get it lowered. No worry about any of that. Then we're going to go straight to get a wide body because these look quite cool with the wide body kit. Right, so then we're going to go straight to aero. Ew. I don't really like that, I'll keep the standard one for now. I'm going to go over to wheels, tyres. I'm going to go for the old writing on the tyres. Oh. Give that 275. Jesus, that's big on a front wheel drive. 275 on the rear. Right, now to wheels. We're going to go for something which you'd really notice the difference. Trouble is I'm trying to find something which still suits the car. That is one of the new wheels. What wheels do we go for, guys? Let's go for these. I always want to change the colour of some of these because gold just doesn't suit everything. Right, so now we've got the wheel selection. We're going to come out of here and we're going to go into the paint shop. Right guys, so now we're in the paint shop. Right, as you can see here, it varies depending on what car you're in and what car you're painting and upgrading. You can see on the bottom there's a little plus on the paint body, mirrors and rims. So obviously depending on what car you're using, that'll be different, that'll vary, and you'll have options, and when other cars you won't. So I thought the Mini would be a good option to showcase because firstly you've got the paint body. So what you need to do this is press X. Right, now because the Mini Cooper S's and variable Minis all come with different colour roofs to the actual main body, you go paint group 1. Right, so we're going to pick a colour. What colour do we go for? We're going to go for like a grey sort of colour. We'll go for the full one here. Look. Right, so now we've got that colour. We press X. And you say your paint group 1, which is the main group of your car. And paint group 2 on this, in this case, is the roof. So we're going to give it, I don't know, we're going to give it a carbon Kevlar polished look, so it's got a little bit of a tint to it as well. So we're going to go for that. And then if you notice on the wing mirrors, you've got that as well. So on Minis a lot of the time you have different colour mirror caps sort of thing. So say we wanted like we go for, I don't know, yeah, we'll have black for that. And then the group 2, you can see the right on the, I'll zoom in a little bit, right on the end there you can change the colour of that, which is quite a cool little feature. They're all little subtle things in the update which you can do, but you can do a lot of different variable builds with it, I think. Like you can each and every one of you make your cars a little bit more unique, if you will. So, you know, before you could only have select options, which limits you to your customization, whereas now you can have a lot. So again, to suit the roof, we're going to go with, I think that's the same colour, carbon Kevlar matte. So we're going to go for some of that, match the roof. And then, like it says here, if you press X on something like this, the section does not support advanced paint groups. So on other cars, like if you saw the live trailer for this update, it was on the Chiron. There's many more bits you can do. So yeah, wheels. So in here there's two groups, inner barrel and the outer lip. So we're going to go straight to the first one. So this is showing you just the main dish of the wheel. Now again, it varies on wheels. On some wheels, like some diamond cut wheels I suppose, you can change just the face colour, whereas this is the whole piece, if you will, so 3-piece or 2-piece. So yeah, we're going to zoom out a little bit and choose which colour we want. Oh, I'm not too sure what's going on here. That'll do. Right, now I've always wanted these to be black in the first place. They look quite funky and white. But maybe not do them black. We're going to do them a sort of a colour coded shade with the actual car itself. And go to about actually no, I think it's a bit more shiny than that. So we're going to go for the two-tone. Just going to go down to about there, and then going to go across the saturation to 0 again. Going to go up a little bit more here. So that is a stupid camera. That's about the same as the car there. So we're going to go for that. Right, now again you press X, paint group 2. Right, so this is the outside lip of the wheel, which obviously, well, I mean, you could be mad and you could have pink if that's your thing, but in this case it's not. So we're going to go two-tone, actually. These are pretty funky, don't they? You can also, if it didn't have an outer lip which is chrome before, then you can have polished lips, semi-gloss, steel, etc. So you can have different sort of variants there. Copper brushed, etc. Gold, zinc, chrome. But what we're going to do is we're going to go again for a two-tone polish. We're going to give it a similar shade to the actual wheel what it was before, but instead we're going to go a tiny bit darker. So we're going to go for about here, and then we're going to go lower on the saturation again, and we're going to bring it down to around, it might be a bit darker. So you can see a very slight shade difference there. And then we're going to paint the wheels black. And then, yeah, that is it. Going to do a little bit of a showcase on the build. See you in a second. I almost forgot you can change the outer lip as well. As we saw a second ago, I don't know why I skipped that. So yeah, you can change the inside lip of the wheel. So as you can see here, it's quite hard to see, but you can have purple, sort of pink. But we're going to be a little bit different actually. We're going to go for, well, not a little bit different, but we're going to match the sort of caliper colour in there and the HRE logo. So we're going to go for that. And then again, into the outer lip. And I can't actually see what that's changing, but I suppose again that depends on the wheel. I think it's supposed to change around the outside. But yeah, in different wheels that'd be a different situation. So I think actually I'm going to change my mind quickly on the Group 2. I'm just going to go for like a chrome polished lip. Right, now we're going to go try again and showcase the car and show you what it looks like. So as you can see, the small and subtle features are quite noticeable when you're actually in the outside world as well, because obviously sometimes on this game, I'm sure most of you will know, a colour doesn't always look the same in the garage as what it does when you're out in the world. So as you can see here, you can see the inside lip being red and sort of shining out a little bit. You really notice a difference there. Almost looks like my brakes are glowing red. So we have that. It's quite noticeable. Again, like you can see it against the caliper, and it blends in quite nicely when my car doesn't go invisible. And then little subtle features like the wing mirror, you can really actually quite notice even from a decent-ish distance. You know, you can see it there. And again, the roof you can notice. I mean, though you can paint things on the roof and sort of make it look a little bit like that, it's just so much more convenient, easy, and you don't have to spend so much time making carbon fibre or changing the layer, etc. You can now just simply click on a layer and paint it, which is what they should have always done from the start. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to keep tuned for other content, Forza news, updates. We'll cover any updates that come in, just like we have this one. There are a lot more wheels and sort of paint techniques you could do yourself, but obviously that's for you to find out as well. You know, we all have different preferences to what looks good. Yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know anything you'd like to see. If you want to see any more wheels on different cars or builds, just let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, cheers for watching. See you later.